Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie. This is a series of frugal thoughts and this is day 7 of a merry Tightwad Christmas. We had a really tough night last night. I usually try to look a little bit better for these videos, and unfortunately at 1:30 in the morning our pipe broke on the 3rd floor. And I literally had water cascading second, third, and from the 3rd, 2nd, 1st into the basement, down the stairs. It was unbelievable. But anyway, we're going to talk about that in a later date. So I'm a little bit out of it. I have very limited makeup on, and I did just do little 2 post-it notes. So I wanted to talk today about frugal entertaining, and specifically there's the decorating, and there's also going to be the food aspect of it, and alcohol. I am going to do first about the decorating, and that is to keep it as simple as possible. Simple is always a theme in these videos of mine, because what I've learned as time has gone on, that nobody is paying attention to that little beautiful display of cranberries with holly necessarily. They're just giving an ambiance. And I saw Ina Garden, I think is her name, on the Today Show the other day. And her big thing is simple, but then she does put together these amazing meals. But she claims, which I thought was such a great idea, she said sometimes if you have a fireplace, put a log on the fire. She said it is instant ambiance, which I kind of agree with her on that. She also said, which I think is really an amazing trick, she said she buys 1 or 2 apple pies and puts them in the oven at warm temperature so that her whole house smells like a cooking apple pie. Really brilliant idea, because it's, again, instant ambiance. I would say that you really just need to keep it very, very simple. You can probably see that I have a fairly simple, and that is the pile of rags that we used from the other day in the back. That right there is the pile of rags that we used last night to clean up the water as it was cascading down at 2:30 and after the police and fire and rescue crews had left. Keep it simple, because you don't want to spend a lot of time decorating, because what I have learned, and I have gone to a lot of weddings in my time, that for the vast majority of the times, I can remember 1 or 2 centerpieces of the weddings I was at, and usually it's because they were too large and I couldn't see the people on the other side, so it was noteworthy to me. For the most part, I will sit down and say, oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, look how pretty that is. I happen to have this here, and I didn't need to. This is not supposed to look like this, but here is a wreath I found at the Goodwill. It still has this tag on it. It probably has a Goodwill tag. It does not. So I probably paid $1.50 for that. And then here's a whole bunch of these beautiful ornaments. Look at these ornaments, all of which I got at the Goodwill. And I think putting these all in a bowl and maybe putting this like this is a colander. That was not intended to be like that. But I don't know, just kind of throwing that together. I think you really keep it simple. You go with maybe a silver and gold, just silver, red and green. I think a log in the fireplace. I think you're getting my drift. Keeping it simple. Don't sweat the decorations. Worry about the food and drink. And again, even the food and drink, while you're worrying, you want it to be abundant. It doesn't have to be problematic or expensive, but we're going to talk about the food and drink in another video. So that's my holiday entertaining tips for you. And rather than spending, I've been to parties where they spend so much money on these elaborate, beautiful flower arrangements. I think they're really lost on most people. I mean, it adds to the ambiance, but again, I think you can get some sprigs of pines and some pine cones and a couple of holly berries, and it's from your backyard, and it will look really pretty. This is Leslie. This is my day 7 frugal tip for you to have a frugal and happy Merry Christmas. and I'm going to go upstairs and clean up the rest of the mess. It's been cleaned up, but I just have to, organize. At 3 o'clock in the morning, my husband and I were tearing things apart. So hope you guys have a better night than I did last night. Thank you for watching my channel. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye now.